Today I'm going to take you through a typical day of eating, probably about 2,800 to 3,000 calories today. And I always start my day with a glass of water and a cup of coffee, and this helps to hold me over until a little bit later in the morning when I have my first meal. So for breakfast today, I'm using a bunch of leftovers. I've got some leftover lentils, I've got some leftover potatoes, and I usually have been using black beans, but today I've got some kidney beans to use for it because I ran out of black beans. And I've used these leftovers for a few days now, doing like a scramble or a burrito. Today we're gonna do just kind of the drier stuff first, and then we're gonna do some fried eggs on top and let the egg yolks kind of be the sauce for that to mix it up a little bit. So since I'm not really worried quite as much about the calories right now, I am gonna use a little bit of butter. Usually I would just do a tiny little bit of olive oil, but I'm gonna use a little bit of butter. I think in total it'll be a little bit under half a tablespoon of butter. And then I'm gonna start with the kidney beans because they haven't been cooked at all yet. So that'll get those started, and then I'll add the lentils and the potatoes after that. I'm not gonna add any seasonings because the lentils and the potatoes have already been seasoned. So it's half a cup of red kidney beans, half a cup of lentils, and 1 cup of diced potatoes. All right, so now that that's all cooked up, I'm gonna plate that, and then we will move on to the eggs. Now, if you are trying to limit your calories, I would do egg whites and sort of scramble it. And I was using a lot of egg whites when I was doing my sort of cut, but now I'm back to using whole eggs. But just this transition, or just the swap of whole eggs to egg whites, will save you about 250 calories, give or take a little bit. And then swapping out, the butter and just doing a tiny little bit of olive oil can save you some extra calories as well. Altogether, this meal is going to come to about 750 calories and a little over 40 grams of protein. And I really like adding in some beans because even if you don't like beans, they do have some healthy fiber in there for you. They've got a good amount of fiber and a good amount of protein, and then it's a really healthy way to get your carbs in. And if you mix it into something like this, you don't really taste the beans so much, and you still get the benefits. So we're just gonna do a little salt and pepper before we flip it, and then we won't let it cook for too long after we flip it. Act a little bit as a sauce for us, and then we will plate the rest of it. All right, we flipped it, gave it a few moments there to cook, and now we are going to plate the rest of this and see how we did. Awesome. The eggs completely cover the rest of the food. All right, so let's see how the egg yolks turned out. Yes, a little bit of goo and run there. That one was a little overcooked, unfortunately, but let's get this sauce rolling. Good. Good, all right. Okay, so let's see how it tastes. That's pretty good. So it's a weekend. I'm not really sure what the day has in store for us. So I'm a little more flexible with my meals and stuff on the weekends because you never know what we're going to be doing, if we're going to be in town or something like that. I don't know what my next meal is going to be, but it'll probably be in a few hours from now. And so that'll be about noon, maybe 1 o'clock. I'll probably go on a walk today. And then I also have a workout tonight that I will be doing. It'll be, who knows how I'm feeling. Maybe I'll try to do full body to start off the week on a good note. Or I will stick to chest, shoulders, and back. So for my second meal, I ended up having a protein shake. My daughter wanted a smoothie, and it seemed like a good opportunity to make that while we were just hanging out at home. And so I start off with some kale, and then I put in some frozen mixed fruit because my daughter likes that. And then I add a bunch more blueberries, and then a splash of orange juice to cut the bitterness of the kale, again for my daughter, and then some milk, and all in all, probably 2 to 3 cups of milk, and then a serving of plain Greek yogurt, and then 2 scoops of protein powder and an avocado, and blend it all together. And altogether that comes out for my serving about 450 to 500 calories and 50 grams of protein. And then we spent the afternoon at my in-laws' house, and they have a bit more gym equipment, so it's nice to be able to mix it up with some stuff there. So I ended up starting a workout actually at home because I was kind of getting antsy being at home all day. And then I finished at their house, and so I did end up doing back, shoulders, biceps, triceps, and chest. So since I started the workout at home and finished it at my in-laws, I ended up with plenty of time to do several muscle groups, and then afterwards we were able to relax in the pool and the hot tub, which was a great way to finish off the afternoon. And then I hadn't realized this when I started the video this morning, but we actually had plans to go to their house for the afternoon and for dinner. So dinner is already planned, but I was not aware of what it was going to be, but turned out to be a great option and a perfect meal for a very intense workout day. So that'll do it for the voiceover footage. Let's get back to the live. So for dinner today, we actually went to my in-laws, and I forgot to snap some pictures, but we had spaghetti with some meat sauce. And so there was ground turkey in the pasta sauce. I had about 2 cups of spaghetti. I estimated 3/4 cups of ground turkey, and then about a cup of the sauce. And then I had a few small slices of garlic bread and a little bit of salad. So altogether that came out to about 1,100 calories and about 50 grams of protein. And now my wife and I are getting ready to watch a movie, and we are going to have some pie and ice cream for dessert. And currently I'm at 2,300 calories. That pie might get me halfway to my goal, and then I'll have a protein snack probably before bed. So when we got dessert tonight, I realized it's been a while since I've been able to kind of freely have a treat like that. And so I wasn't as strict about the portion size, and it ended up actually covering 500 calories, bringing me up to 2,800 calories for the day, which is right around where I was hoping to be. So my final protein snack of the day is just going to be a protein shake with water. So only another 130 calories or so from that, and about 30-ish grams of protein. And that'll be it for the day. I'm glad I got my workout done earlier. It allowed us to have a nice chill evening. And if you enjoy this type of video, hit that like button, drop a comment below, and I'll try to get more of these out. Hope to see you in the next video.